Good morning everyone and welcome back to another Tuesday in Red Dead Online. This week's update lasts from today, July 18th through July 24th, and with it comes some more free items and rewards. This is the second week of the July event, and today on the show we will be talking about those rewards, as well as I'll also be giving you guys a reminder of all of our bonuses and discounts so that you don't miss out before the July event wraps up here in game. This event is only 3 weeks long, so shorter than usual, and so the time is certainly limited here, but with all that said, let's get started. If you enjoyed this video at any point, or if you just find it helpful, let me know by dropping a like on it. And if you want to stay up to date with everything Red Dead Online and Red Dead Redemption 2, then consider hitting that subscribe button with your bell notifications turned on. Let's jump into the limited time free rewards first. For any player who wants to sell a sample to Harriet this week, they will receive 40% off an established or distinguished naturalist role item. For the last week of the event, July 25th through the 31st, you will get a reward for the Lake Isabella treasure map for selling a sample to Harriet. And then of course, for the week of July 11th through the 17th, which just passed, if you sold a sample, then you will receive 40% off a novice or promising naturalist role item, and you can find all these coupons and rewards in your benefits section of the pause menu. But now moving into all of our other free gifts which are active right now. Any player who completes any blood money opportunity will be rewarded with the Brown Morales vest, which is a limited stock clothing item. It's an amazing vest and honestly kind of rare. It's only been in the game 3 or 4 times in the catalog, and it's not likely that Rockstar is going to bring it back anytime soon, considering they're not putting any limited stock clothing back in the game. The Brown Morales vest is a great colorway for it, and so you definitely should try and unlock that. If you craft a coat or a trinket at Gus's store, you will be rewarded with 42 rounds of buckshot incendiary shotgun ammo. If you complete a round of wildlife photography, which is a naturalist role free roam event, you will be rewarded with the tan raccoon hat, which is also limited stock clothing if I'm not mistaken. If you log into Red Dead Online as a naturalist, you will receive 2 potent predator baits and 2 potent herbivore baits. If you hunt any legendary animal, you will be rewarded with the tan diamondback hat. And if you sample any legendary animal during the course of this week, you will be rewarded with the tan and black furred gloves. Now moving to all of our bonuses here, we have double money and XP on the following activities: double money and XP on all naturalist sample sales, normal free roam animals as well as legendaries. We have double money and XP on all legendary animal sighting missions, double money and XP on the wild animal tagging and wildlife photographer free roam events, as well as double money and XP on all featured series game modes for this month. Let's get into the featured series schedule real fast, and typically during these videos when I talk about the bonuses, I tell you guys how to make money, but we're going to revisit that a little bit later on in the video in our how to make money section, just so you can make sure to get all the news first before we jump into some tips. So for our featured series schedule, last week it was hardcore head for the hills for the week of July 11th through the 17th, but this week, July 18th through July 24th, we have hardcore plunder and the spoils of war series, and then for the final week of the event, July 25th through the 31st, we have the Lemoyne series. Now, moving on to all of our discounts. The major gold bar discount this month is 10 gold bars off the Naturalist Sample Kit, otherwise known as the Naturalist Roll. We also have 40% off all bait pamphlets, 40% off the advanced camera, 40% off all riding horses in the game, which consists of the Kentucky Saddler horses, 40% off the Morgan horses, and 40% off the Tennessee Walker horses. Then we also have 30% off all novice and promising naturalist role items, 30% off Gus's garment sets, 30% off all repeaters in the game, the Carbine, the Lancaster, the Evans, and the Litchfield, 30% off all chaps, as well as the return of the limited stock Schaffer chaps, and also 30% off all pistol, bow, and rifle ammunition. Then we wrap up with 35% off the fishing rod and 35% off the various special lake, river, swamp, and spinner lures. Now, moving on to this month's community-inspired free outfit is by Rana Azul of the Red Dead Fashion subreddit, and we have the puff tie, the cuff-town pants, the traditional vest, the frill shirt waist for females, or the collared overshirt for male characters, the riding habit jacket for females, or the worsted coat for male characters, the cuff-town pants, as well as the homestead boots for female characters, or the cobbled boots for male characters. And then wrapping up, we have the Sagemore hat, and naturalists rank 5 or above can claim that Sagemore outfit for free this whole entire month. Now let's talk about how you can make money with this month's bonuses. Linked in the description below is a chart of all the legendary animals in Red Dead Online and the breakdown of how much money you can make by selling them to Gus, their pelt value in materials, their carcass value in materials, and more. But when it comes to this chart specifically for this bonus money event and opportunity, we want to focus on the sample value section. And from here, just take the best animals from this chart and focus on those missions when you see them at Harriet's. Of course, if there are none of those available, you need to take what you can get, but I highly recommend you focus in on animals that don't take very long to track down so you can sedate and sample them really fast over focusing on animals necessarily just with the highest sample value. So for example, the banded gator pays out $47 this month with double money. The Awakta panther pays out $48. The Akahi boar pays out $44 for the sample. The milk coyote sample pays out $41. The Anami elk sample pays out $51, and the Peta bison pays out $63, as well as the Rutile horn ram, which pays out $58. Now, there's other really good animal sighting missions to try out, like the legendary golden spirit bear, for example, which will pay out a staggering $72 per sample sold to Harriet. But my issue with this particular mission is that there is a variant of it which can take upwards of 10 minutes or even sometimes longer if you don't know exactly where to search for the animal clues and which ones to search first, so that you have a harder time and you can't just get the scent and the trail of the animal and not waste time running in circles. So I don't really recommend tracking animals that take a really long time to track, but the ones I mentioned earlier can be completed on average in about 3 minutes each. But animals like the banded gator, the milk coyote, and the Anami elk in particular can be completed in as little as 1 minute with most mission variants. Just get in, get your sample, and get paid. Of course, I'm a big fan of talking about what you should buy in Red Dead Online for this month as well. Definitely get the naturalist roll, definitely get a riding horse. You know, they're just more fun and style-oriented horses than utility, but overall stats-wise they are balanced, so they are good for beginners because they're cheap and they can be unlocked basically right away, and they're good for the early to mid levels, and then you want to move on to something else. And then when it comes to repeaters, honestly they're all really good in this game. You know, the carbine deals 37.25 damage, the Lancaster repeater deals 42.55 damage, the Evans also deals 42.55 damage, but it holds 26 rounds, and then the Litchfield does 53.25 damage, but it's the most inaccurate out of all repeaters. The carbine has a really good reload speed, the Lancaster has a great accuracy, the Evans has a great ammo count, and the Litchfield has a great damage per second output. So overall, these are all they balance each other out in many different ways, but overall my favorite's the Lancaster, and that's the one I recommend if you don't have any unlocked. Evans would be my second choice, then the Litchfield, and then followed by the carbine repeater, which probably most of all players watching this video have at this point. But with all that said, we're gonna wrap things up right here. Hopefully you all enjoyed the video today, and if you did, hopefully I earned your like on it. And of course, if you are new to my channel and you want to stay up to date with all the best Red Dead Online and Rockstar Games content, then please consider hitting that subscribe button so you don't miss out on a single thing we post here on the channel. We consistently talk about updates, news, information, tips, tricks, and even leaks, and we'll keep you guys updated here on the channel daily. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. If you'd like to follow me over on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram, those are the best places to get connected with me outside of YouTube, and you're more than welcome to ask me any questions on those platforms. You can follow me at HazardousHDTV, and all of my social media links can be found in the description down below. With all that being said, thank you all so much for watching, everyone. I hope you all have a fantastic rest of your day, and I will see you guys in the next Red Dead Online video. Adios, amigos.